Welcome to another live stream on Custom Screen Printing. My name is Wayne. I'm your host of the channel tonight. Put this right on here. Hold on for a minute. Ah. All right. Here we are. Here we are tonight on the live stream here tonight. Been busy all day long since this morning. So figured come on the live stream tonight, this evening. Hope everybody will come in and join me tonight. I was watching a video earlier, and I wasn't watching the video when I fell asleep. I took a nap today, but I was tired. But I wasn't falling asleep on someone's video. After I was done watching, I guess I put my feet up and I took a nap. I needed one. But anyway, I'm here tonight, and hope everyone will join me tonight on my live stream. No one's here tonight. I'm surprised. But I guess people are slow. Maybe tired like I was earlier. I don't know. But we're waiting for people to show up. So. Hey, Kyle, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream, my friend. Been too relaxed, I guess, today. I don't know what was going on, but sleepy now, that's for sure. I was earlier. Well, I'm doing fine too, Kyle. I've been very busy all morning long, so. I was sitting here relaxing now on my live stream tonight, and it's like, I don't know. I was busy all day long. I had the hoodies. I got them all done today. No nap doesn't hurt anybody, you know. But I'm running very ragged today, all day long today. But it's all over with now, that's for sure. Until we see tomorrow the hoodies be sent out. I hope it doesn't do anything to the delivery to them. I had to change I didn't change the full address, but I had to change part of it. So. But we had a good stream earlier. Had a lot of people come in. Good, interesting live stream. You have a live stream. I'm gonna go like for 2 hours tonight, and then it'll be it for the live stream for today. So I hope everyone's doing good. That's the first one I did all day. Okay. All right, Kyle. He's slow, right? Well, I put a short video out today of my t-shirt press that I have to fix. I wonder how that came out. Excuse me. Oh, 23 views. That's pretty neat. That's cool. It's really cool. Well, that was good. Um, I inquired of another kind of heat press they get out there. It's like it's something that you can lay down on a shirt and dry those shirt and you can develop an iron on or whatever with a heat press. So I'm gonna wait and see how that's gonna work and see how it looks when it gets here. So I'll wait and see for that one. Well, I figured to put the overhead light off and put this light on. So hey, kind of bird, welcome to the stream. Hey, Joe, how you doing? Finally got the hoodies done for Bernie for his dog breeding business. Got 4 hoodies done for him. and they're going to be picked up tomorrow morning by UPS. And I'm glad you are, Alan. They're doing very amazing, really amazing. So anyway, so I was very busy today. I was just so busy. I finally slowed myself down, and then I got tired and took a nap. So this email say here. Okay. I ordered a heat machine. You sit on a t-shirt to cure them. So I'm waiting for that to show up to see what that looks like. And when I get it, I'll show everybody what it looks like. Something new I can add to my t-shirt business. An easy heat press machine that you can actually sit over the shirt and probably cure the ink on the t-shirts quicker. It's amazing what they have out there. So more and more things out there that they're easy for the printer like myself to cure the shirts quicker. So it's simple and easy, you know. So I'm excited about it. So I'm just going to wait it out and see when it does show. I will show that on the video and everything. I know it's the same thing as a regular heat press machine, but it's something new they have out. You don't have to, you know how they take the press. They have to press it on an iron to, you know, burn it on a shirt. This time they came out with no bars, no clamps. Just pick it up with a handle and you lay it down like an iron, and it sits on the shirt and it produces the iron on if you're working with iron-ons. I'll use it to cure ink on some of the t-shirts, for the t-shirts and stuff. That it's better than what I was using. So it's a matter of time how that's going to work out. So we'll see when time comes on. I'll make a video of it and I'll even demonstrate how it's done, how you can use it. And for silk screeners like myself, they don't like to use all those conventional, what do they call those? It's like an oven they use. You can roll it around on wheels and put it over the shirt and it cures it quicker. Instead, I'll use that new machine I bought to lay it on the t-shirt to cure the inks quicker on the rightful temperatures. So it'll be awesome to see something like that in the shop. That actually will be something new for people to see how they can actually use that item on some different kind of stuff that you never thought you can use on in a t-shirt business. Which, you know, we, like myself, I don't like to spend money on high thousands and thousands of dollars worth of equipment when you can use something that's in the low price area, you know, in your business. So I'm all for trying something like that, you know, and see how that works. So we'll see how that works out. I made a short video about my t-shirt press that I repaired, and they got pretty good views of it. That was cool. It's a matter of time when things, when the baseball caps I start printing will be a big issue. That's my next one I'm going to be doing, and I will be doing some very soon. So I can order some from the vendor and get them delivered to my house. And then we'll go in the studio and produce a screen, which is going to be pretty cool. You can produce it on a hat, and you don't have to embroider. Some people like to have embroidery hats. With me, I'm going to t-shirt print them like a t-shirt. This is going to be on a hat formation. It's going to be interesting. So we'll have to wait and see how that works out. See, it's random chat on this channel, but when I like to talk about what the channel really represents, and that is t-shirt printing, baseball cap printing, hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirts, polo shirts, any kind of shirts out there that you like to wear. If you're a business owner and you like to wear a shirt that's kind of different, if you like a polo shirt you want to wear for your business, that's fine. I print those. Long sleeve shirts, you know, you name it. Anything to do with silk screening. But only I never learned how to use to do is photos. That's one I never learned how to do. But if there's something I haven't learned, believe me, I will learn it. Guarantee I'll learn it right easy. It won't be hard for me to grasp onto. So Joe, how is your channel doing? Is it doing all right? Now, we only have 2 people up here. I had 4, but I kept jumping down to 2. I don't know if StreamYard is kicking people out again. It's kind of nuts. It really is. It's kind of nuts. That does it off and on. You know, people get knocked out. See, now it's down to 0. See what I'm saying? This is getting kind of weird. Hope it straightens out pretty soon. Because I had 4 people in here. All of a sudden, it's going down to 0. It's kind of strange. I was watching my friend Project with Paul earlier. And I was very amazed of what he's doing to his home. I was like, wow, you know. And I never seen anybody in my whole life build the house the way this one guy is doing this house. I don't know if he has contractors that are going to be working with him now, but he did all the major stuff himself. And it's really amazing. And I'm saying, wow, you know, building an addition all by yourself, putting the I don't know what they call those boards they put on the studs. I don't know if it's platicle board or whatever they want to call it. But putting all that up, that stuff on your house to make it more like covering the studs over. You know, I don't know what they call them. I'm not a construction guy, so I know some people in the construction industry. But I don't know what the right words they use in terminology, you know, about the stuff they box in the house with or something, some kind of I don't know, a sheetrock or platicle board or something, I don't know. But the guy is doing a good job in his house project with Paul. It's very amazing what this guy's doing with his house. And I didn't get his notifications. So I was searching for his channel and I went over and seen 3 videos. I watched 3 of them. And man, every time I watched it, I was blown away. I mean, it's incredible what this guy is doing to his home. Incredible. Very amazing. Wow, what an awesome channel he has. I'm really saying. He's growing because he has good content. If you have a channel that you want to grow, keep working at it. Keep working at your channel, you will get there. Believe me. If you're really consistent and want to be a hard-working YouTuber, you can make it on this if you only work at it. Never quit on what you're trying to accomplish or achieve. And I'm telling you, man, a lot of people I know on YouTube do great things on their channels. I can't name all of them, but Project with Paul stuck out to me today when I watched him. I mean, this guy is so awesome. I mean, it's something else. And when I seen this guy making the foundation for his house, since he built the foundation all the way up to the part of his, looks like an addition and everything, and he's working his tail skin off trying to get this house all done, and he's doing it all his own. I never seen anybody helping him, and this guy is incredible what he's doing. And I was like, wow. So I hope I hear from him. You know, I like to tell him, man, he has some. Oh, the house is looking pretty awesome right now. The Project with Paul. Hope you stop over here sometime again, like you used to, because that house looking fantastic. So whoever comes in here, and I hope more people show up here tonight and make the stream more interesting. We got 4 people back in here now. Let's hope you all stay here, because we're interested to see who these people, who the 4 people, who 4 people are outside the chat. I'm hoping they come in and join my conversation here tonight on the channel. It's a random chat on every time, because you never know what we're going to talk about in here. You know, we have Kenneth Bird in the chat, in the chat, Joe in the chat, and I think this guy likes sports. I think, if I'm sure about the sports situation, right, Joe? Sports are fun. You know, if you like sports, you want to have a channel all about sports, it's not a bad idea. You know, people like sports. You know, if you're a video game enthusiast, that will make it on YouTube, because that's one of the things that people like doing is gaming. You know, if you like karaoke, you have karaoke. Hey, Steven, how you doing there, buddy? What's going on, man? Let me put the link in the chat. That's one thing I didn't do yet. Let me put the link in here. So keep me. Put it up in the top. There we go. So whoever wants to come up, right? Stevie, you want to come up in the panel? You're welcome to it. The link's in the chat, so you can join me if you like. And we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. That's the reason why I have random chats in here, because we never know what we're going to speak about today. I was talking about, here's Stephen Batten right here. I was listening to your message, what you were saying today on that construction thing. Yeah, that sounded pretty awesome. What you were speaking, you really did. You do a good job every time you preach the word of God. So, and I think we'll put that up on Sunday. Let you record and play up there. I like what you were saying. You were really going at it. Really, you know, really putting your heart into that message. It's incredible how you can do that.
See, I'm reading a book that my dad told me to read. So it's called Enticing by Evil or something like that.
Okay.
And it's when he gives me stuff, it's serious business. And it's called Enticed by Evil by R.J. Wagner.
Okay.
And I mean, he grew up in a Baptist. This guy is good author, R.J. Wagner. I like to read authors, but I want good authors. I don't want some of the ones can get very confused. I say, I don't even know what they're talking. It went right off my head. But a lot of I wrote my first book, because one of my bishops, he encouraged me to write a book. I went through a ministry course through him, and he said, my reward is I want you to write a book. I'll help you write a book. My first book, I probably sold about.
How's it doing in sales? How's it doing? Is it doing good or slow?
I sell about a couple of months. If I promote it more, I'll probably make more sales. I don't promote it because I don't. I just like to let the book sit, and a lot of times I'll let people know that I wrote a book. It's on Amazon. All they gotta do is type my name, Stephen
Oh,
Batt.
I
Just
think I'll look that up, see what the book's all about.
but it just talks about overcoming.
Something we can talk about on the worship channel, something that you will bring an issue up and then we can, bring it straightforward out and talk about what you do. And that's pretty special, writing your own books. It's a lot of work too.
I'm not working on my second book right now, which it talks about. It's called Thank Yous. And that's sort of going to problem, but it's like a pamphlet kind of style book, which is like there's a guy that I listen to all the time, and he's on YouTube. He's like one of these real big guys on TV. Well, he used to sing too. Dr. Mike Murdoch, which I like him because they call him the Wisdom Man.
Sounds like a very unique name too, Yeah. It sounds like a very open, very big name, like one of those. Is he a preacher too?
Yeah, he's a preacher. He used to tour with Benny Hinn and all of them.
Okay.
But we all make mistakes, and he, like you said, he makes mistakes all the time. He made mistakes all in his life. He had women left him because they lied, they stole from him. You steal from God, what happens? It kills you. It don't kill him. It kills the person that you did wrong with.
Yeah.
And of course, both of them had their say-so because when they go to court, she got everything. He didn't get a dime. So it's just like the women wins every time when he goes to the courtroom. Of course, he lives in Texas, so they're very strict on how they do things down there.
Yeah.
So they're very strict. And then he used to live in California, and he left California. He says, "Screw California," he said. "Don't ever go to California."
Well, it's wrong with California. It's a big place.
But he said, not everything is bad in California. It's just that you have what he's saying. He said that
there's good and bad. That's what they mean, right? There's good and bad.
He said you don't want to go. And I think he lives in Arizona right now. Whereas Arizona's not that bad, but it gets hot down there.
Isn't it dry heat or something down near Arizona?
Yeah, look what happened to Hawaii. They got a daggone fire down in Maui, down in Hawaii. Got a fire, burn out every single thing up there.
Oh, gee.
Down on the west side, north and west side. It had a hurricane down there, but it didn't know a hurricane could blow fire.
They got a volcano down there, don't they? In Hawaii? Is it called a volcano?
Volcano. They got I said, man, it's the same.
Oh, here's Jason Coyne. Here's my bud. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Sad situation.
Hey, Rick.
Hey, how y'all doing? Wayne, Striker, Steven. So Hawaii caught on fire. How many bad forest fires?
No, they said that it come from a hurricane. They had a hurricane come in, and it blew up.
They didn't have a hurricane. They had a hurricane. I forget the name of it, but it was 1,000 miles to the south of Hawaii. It already passed.
Yeah, well, something happened. I don't know. The wind might have hit something, knocked the power lines down, and caught everything on fire over there. Not Maui. Oh my God, that's one of the hot tourist places, I think.
Yeah.
But it didn't burn all up the thing. It just burned what they call right where the dock was, the boats. The boats all destroyed. The library is destroyed.
Wow.
I don't know about that tree. They got a special tree there that people used to go see.
Hey, Wolves Dan, how you doing?
But they don't work then. But it's a sad situation because I think they said right now they got 6 dead, but there might be more dead. It's they don't want to go nowhere until everything is completed.
Wow. That's not good.
It's sad. But just pray for the people. I mean, they lost everything. Just about half of the people down there.
Yeah. Man. That's not good.
The governor's kind of like taking it.
Oh, we just got it loud. Okay, cool. So how you doing, Cajun? What's going on with you today?
Oh, doing pretty good, Mr. Wayne. Uh, Trying to stay cool. And Missy, she came home earlier. She was at her mom's. She put a perm in her hair and cut her hair. And all. My wife used
Oh
to
yeah.
cut hair and beautician, at a haircut place where her sister was. And anyway, her mom had ordered a fan last week, just a round floor fan, kind of like a shop fan.
Yeah.
And I mean, that sucker blows. Her mom gave it to us, and she ordered herself another one because she's got a central air in her house. And since we don't have a central air, just a window unit, her mom said, "Here, y'all take this one to move more air around." Well, I tell you, that thing blows. Man, it's like $50 for that thing, she said.
Yeah.
That's good when you get a free fan.
Yeah. I just bought a heat press machine that see I deal with a heat press with my shirts. I don't tell people what it looks like, but this one you can just lay it on top of the shirt and say if you want to do some iron on, which I don't do iron on much anymore, but you can use either one, but you lay it on the shirt and it claims that it heats it up so you can peel it off the shirt. It gets real hot. You can set the heating settings on it. So I picked it up. I bought it. It cost like $36 for it. They gave me for $36, but it was worth 100. This Steven goes off again. 135, I think they said it goes for. But if you go to Michael's, it's like $100 and something for it, maybe 200. And so I'm gonna wait and see what it looks like when it shows up now. Let everyone else know what it looks like. Steven must have kind of a problem with his internet again. It happens a lot on here with him. Just knocked off a lot off here. It's crazy. But give me a special heat press. I can't wait to use it.
Okay. So, looking up that Hawaii thing,
how bad is it anyway?
Okay, what it is? Okay, in early August, which is just a couple of days ago, a high pressure system remained north of the island, north of the Hawaiian Islands, causing warm and sunny conditions. No rain, no nothing.
Oh.
And the concurrent passage of Category 4 Hurricane Dora, but that was way to the south. That created an even larger pressure difference between the high pressure and the low pressure, causing strong winds to develop over the island. And they don't say what actually sparked it, but they just had high winds. And Hurricane Dora, it was several hundred miles south, like I was saying earlier, close to 1,000 miles. But, you're still going to have 25, 30 mile an hour winds a couple of hundred miles off off, you know, in high surf conditions. You know, good
Don't they have
surfing.
a volcano in Hawaii too?
No, they didn't say nothing would cause the fire. They just said, you know, they already had dry weather,
No,
so
I
it could
mean
have been
that.
somebody smoking a cigarette, throwing it out the car window.
No, but I mean they do have a volcano up there, don't they, in Hawaii?
Oh yeah, yeah. It erupted. They had fissures, vents. They had lava all over the place a few years back, a couple of years ago. But the hurricane didn't hit the island or nothing. It was 400 or 500 miles south of the islands. I saw it when it was past the islands already. You know, like the islands were here and on the map.
Oh,
It was way down here. It was already west of the islands, heading toward Midway and
oh,
Guam and all that.
Hmm.
I don't even know where that storm is now. It might be a what they call a monsoon or not a monsoon, typhoon. Yeah, typhoon.
yeah.
Might be typhoon in the close to Guam and all by now. I guess I don't know.
My numbers are going completely zero again. It happens in StreamYard a lot. The numbers go down, they go up, they go down, they go up. Weird. So I finished hoodies for Bernie's. I finished all 4 of them. They're all packed up, ready to go. And then today I got a hold of this guy, right? And I printed up a label. I don't know if it's going to hurt the delivery thing. I had to change a little bit of the address on the label I printed because one part, I guess, wasn't correct. So I let the UPS guy know about it because part of it wasn't correct. They put the address on, but I guess the what do you call it, and how they make up a label, it
Yeah.
didn't actually put the right name on there or something. So I hope it don't mess it up for them.
You printed the label yourself?
Yeah, I printed it from Pirate Ship.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you could have canceled that label and redid it.
Well, it cost like $4 for it. Like no, four. No, I didn't think it cost. It cost $10 for this label. And what it is that it's not. It wasn't too far off. It had was it one part of the street was spelled wrong, and I had to spell it over. So I put it over the label and I put the address correctly on here. So just to let them know that this is the address it's going to. I don't know if it's going to screw it up on it or not. I hope not. But it's still in New Hampshire. But it's the same Madison, New Hampshire. But it was Strides Boulevard instead of it was 85 Manson. But I had to change the Stride SHIRES Boulevard. That's all that had to be changed. But otherwise, it has the right address on it. I'll tell the UPS guy when he gets over here tomorrow and picks it up.
Yeah, actually, I had to do that. I started the label last night, yesterday evening, and it was like I don't know 7 o'clock or something. I started the label, and I noticed that at the end of the road, there's like 1885 Jones Creek Road.
Yeah.
And I noticed a little S. I didn't pay attention to that. I thought it might have been a typo when he sent me the address in the email. Well, when I pasted that in Pirate Ship, well, you know how it brings up addresses,
Yeah.
you know, references. Well, one of those said north, and I'm like, oh, that S might mean south. So I sent him an email. I said, hey, Jerry, what is that S at the end of the address? Is that for south? And today, you know, he emailed me back, yes, south. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. So I put that on the label south because it had wanted to do north, which it would have got to him anyway, you know, because the mail people, he lives out in the country and the mail people know him.
Just here as so what was the matter with Shore Boulevard? It was 85, but Shore Boulevard, so it had to be changed to BLIVE Boulevard. So it'll still get to him anyway. It's going to be 85. He's 85, such and such. No, it's the same area. It's spelled the same, but only has to be Blythe Boulevard or something.
If you don't mind waiting a few days, you could change that if you wanted to. You could cancel that label and then make a new one. And
Well,
they'll give you credit for it, after a couple of days.
I got the guy coming tomorrow. We got a pickup schedule for it, so I'll talk to the UPS guy. And it's the same area, but the only thing it is it's the last part of Boulevard. It's still Madison area, same address, but it's one part of it was misspelled.
Oh.
So I don't think it's going to do anything. It's the same area.
It doesn't really matter if it's Avenue or Boulevard or Street. It doesn't matter on that part. But if it's like 85 Main Street and you tape over it or write over it 85 Donovan Street, then that's a big difference. If the street name is different.
I'll tell you what it is. It says it has this number. I'll put in the private chat. It has this number. This is what it said in the first place.
Yeah, put it in private chat. Type it out like it was supposed to be, then type it out like it printed in private chat. And I can tell you more from there.
And you see, it said, instead of saying that one, it was on this one. Let me get this in. This one, it was made.
You can just copy and paste out of your email in the private chat. Copy and paste is easier than typing. 21, what's going on, man? How you doing, buddy?
And it had the same address, this one, with the same zip code, so I don't think it's going to cause an issue. It's at the same address. Where is it? When I have it up. It's the same address. It's the same zip code. Yeah, it's the same zip code. The street's all the same, except instead of saying Shore Boulevard, it'll be Blythe Boulevard. It says Shore. It's going to be, instead of saying this bowl, see how the name is in here? I'll show it to you. Watch. I'll put it up here in that area, right? And I'll put the other address in here too. It's the same thing, but it's only one name off.
I don't know about that, 21. I seen you a couple of days ago, and I always said hi. So I've been seeing you in here. Just first time today.
Now this is a big difference. See the second one underneath it?
Oh yeah. No. That'd be fine. That'll be fine.
Because that's the same address, the same zip code. That one lady under here, that's where he lives.
Oh, wait a minute. The zip code's different that you typed in.
Oh, the same thing. So, the same zip code. 03849. 03849 is the same. I felt that wrong. That was my mistake.
Okay. All right. Not a problem. But yeah, look. They're gonna know it's Madison Shores instead of Madison Shop. The I is next to the O. So yeah, you're perfectly fine on that.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Just to show you the 21SC, how you doing, bud? Nice to see you in here. Yeah, them are the 4 hoodies that he wanted for his he had 3 people I put names. names on the hoodies, and one for him. You know, he wanted the back of
Go
the
and take
name of
a
the back.
go and take a shower. Yeah, well, I wish I had a shower. Just a step-in shower, you know. Walk in instead of climbing over a tub and sitting in the
Yeah, I
tub.
hate tubs. I hate this. I hate tubs.
Well, I like taking a bath. Don't get me wrong. You know, you could soak. You know, if your muscles are aching and all that, you can soak in that hot water
I
in the
can't stand
wintertime.
tubs. I don't know why. I just don't like them. I just don't care for them. I
But
like the hot water.
always, when I'm getting out, I always rinse off with fresh water out of the pot,
Mm,
you know, the tub faucet.
mm.
You got one of the little shower head things, you know. But and I was gonna convert, add a shower to my claw. I got one clawfoot tubs, and I was gonna convert. Uh, you know, I mean, add a shower to it. You can do that. I think they wanted
Yeah.
$500 for that thing. I'm like, oh no, I ain't spending no 500.
You can add a shower head to a shower without, if you don't have one, you can buy them in the hardware store and add them. It's not hard to do and put a shower curtain around it with a, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, I was going to order one online because my hardware store didn't have one, but they wanted 500
I mean,
bucks.
I'm used to a birdie bath. He's funny. That's funny. 21. Yeah, I think that box will be fine. He'll still get it anyway. I'll tell the UPS guy what happened. I had to spell one. I had to correct one of the part. The zip code's the same though. The
Yeah,
zip code same and everything, but it's no different. But it's only one
yeah.
word is misspelled. I touched bases with a guy today, and we talked about it. So he told me, you know, you got to fix that part. So I don't think it's going to be an issue. So he'll still get it. I'm sure he'll still get the 4 hoodies.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's just a typo in the name of the street, so that's perfectly fine right there.
I was busy all day long today doing a lot of things, man. I took a shot. I made a short video of the the sign I made for the press.
Yeah, your stop sign press. That's
So
all.
I got some views on that one. I took it with my phone for 60
saw it.
seconds. And then I'm going to make a shot from this video I made for a sweatshirt. I'm going to be producing a video maybe later on tonight and put it up on this channel tomorrow. Just put it up. Just okay. Glad the stage almost over with now. That's what I like about being your own boss. No one's breathing down your neck when you want to do your job and you give it up and call it a day and stuff.
Right.
And now that other new heat press I'm going to use, it's going to be a very much a good
Well,
use for it.
I had
You
my
don't
first
fire in front of it.
I had my first buy penny game yesterday in a long time. Been about a year since I had it.
Oh, okay.
I think about a year, something like that. I had it yesterday, and I filled up a sheet in 2 hours and 20 minutes. I think
Hmm.
2 hours 15 minutes. I used to fill a sheet in 10 minutes. Twice in the stream, or 3 times in the stream.
So how's that game you coming up with that? That one you were showing me, is it?
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. So it's getting recognized by everybody, right?
Yeah, it's a buy a penny. I changed the name of it.
Okay.
It was It was
It was what?
penny game.
Okay.
I changed it to
Oh.
5 penny.
Okay.
Makes it look more official
Right.
because that's what you're doing. You're buying a penny.
Oh, okay. How's that going? Is it picking up?
Well, I had the first one yesterday,
Okay.
and then I got my stream. Nobody knew about it.
Mm.
All I did was talk about it every now and then a couple of weeks ago. But I had some members of the coin community come in. My camera's crooked. I had some members of the coin community come in that I hadn't seen in a while, long
Okay.
time. So yeah, they still getting my my notifications. They just look at a live stream when we're talking about tools or something. They don't want to get involved in it, I guess. But now that
Yeah.
it's coin related, and talking about coins,
Yeah.
yeah, I get more and more in the coin community all the time.
Okay.
So that's a good thing. So
Yeah.
my channel is going to more or less revert back to coins.
Yeah.
Every now and then I'll have a live and we'll talk about a toolbox or something, but there's always going to be coins being shown or, coins under the microscope going through rows of wheat pennies or what have you.
Like TLT used to have a lot about coins on his channel, and it was blowing up. That channel was really busy.
Now, yeah,
Until it
that was
went out.
a long time ago.
Yeah, now you have to get your channel back into that and pull back the coin community into your channel again, like it used to. Because that's what your channel is about anyway, right? It's like all about the coin community anyway.
Yeah, coins and cooking. I've always had cooking videos on my channel.
Hmm.
You cook every day, so well, not every day, but you know what I'm talking about.
Steven said he's in coins now too. He said.
That's good. You come in the chat sometimes and show some coins off in the live stream. Yeah, you come up here and show me what you got. Show a couple things that you got. I got some.
You know the link, Steven. Come back up if you want them. You know the link.
I got some to show off too. I did a 1 ounce silver bar yesterday.
Used to do that a lot in the channel way back in the day too. You had a lot of people in your channel when you were doing that.
Yeah, that penny game. Yeah, the silver wheel. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I had 50, 60, 70. One time I had 100 people in there.
Yeah.
Gave away a 1 ounce silver bar or a round for that. Oh wow, 100 people. Let's do a giveaway. Man, then we had, I said if we get 100, there was 80 people, and then I said if we get 100 people in here, I'll give away a ounce of silver. Boy, it didn't take long, and 10, 15 minutes, we had 100 people in there.
That's good. Maybe get back into it again. Maybe you have the same thing again. Talk mostly about what your channel is really about, and that's why you call yourself Cajun Coin Hunter for. You deal with that stuff. You've been dealing with it for a long time. I think everybody went in a different direction when TLT went off, and they all scattered.
No, they just went to when he dropped his channel, they just went to another channel. That's all.
Yeah, it don't seem the same anymore. They used to talk a lot about coins, and all of a sudden I don't hear from it anymore.
Yeah, coins and pouring silver, and pouring copper.
I don't hear that on YouTube anymore. I used to hear it a lot. Now I don't hear from it at all now.
Oh, Bradley, hi, Uncle Bradley. He's still pouring. Big Red's still pouring. They got a couple of other ones that's still pouring. So yeah, it's alive and well. You just gotta find them. I get notices from all the time.
So how's TLT doing? You didn't hear from him anymore?
He came in one of my live streams about a year ago, and he was like, "Hey, you remember me? TLT." I'm like, "Yeah." He had a different name though. I forgot the name.
He was involved with some cars, wasn't he? Like small motor cars or something.
Uh,
You know, I think that's what
no,
it was, wasn't it?
no. Oh, he got into that after he shut the channel down.
Yeah,
He had them RC cars, the remote control. Yeah,
yeah,
he started a channel on that after he dropped the TLT channel.
yeah.
That's what it was.
Mm.
Hey, KK.
Hey, Kyle. You know, things change. It's not the same. You know, not what it used to be. We used to have all that channel up, and it was fun. Why it lasted, but until I finally it went off, and I was like, shoot, I like that channel. It was really fun how they used to raise hell on that channel. And all of a sudden, it just disappeared and it was gone. It wasn't the same afterwards.
Yeah, that was me, Kyle. I was in there earlier. Told you hi and
Hmm.
talked about the likes and stuff.
Hmm. I was in another channel, a friend of mine on YouTube. He's building his own addition onto his house, and it's looking pretty good. That guy does awesome work, and he's really going at it, building it up. And
Yeah, I had it on at my house. It took me, a buddy of mine, and a helper 2 days to do it.
Hmm.
2 days from the ground up, finished.
Project with Paul was named. Is that channel I was watching?
What is it?
Project with Paul,
Okay.
and he was like still working at the house. It looks pretty good. It looks a pretty good video of it. Watching, I wasn't getting his notifications for some reason. I don't know why, and I wasn't getting them. So I went over his channel to see if he was doing anything else, and lo and behold, he had 2 videos up. I didn't see them, so I had to watch them. I was keeping track of him. I helped him get to 1,000 subscribers on his channel, so I was wondering what happened to him, if he got any more videos up, and I went over and I found that he did have 2 up. And I wasn't getting the notifications because YouTube probably wasn't giving them to me when he was posting the videos. Because YouTube does that, you know, they try to stop from getting notifications. It's crazy. But so I was like, he's putting the pocket doors in the house too. He's gonna get mirror pocket doors for that room there. He's putting together and everything. So he's building the bathroom and everything in there. He's doing a lot of work to it. It's almost completed. So I guess he's gonna have some more contractors come in and do some work in there too. So he got some people working with him. That's what he said in the video. He's gonna get contractors that come in and do some work in there. Probably take the load off of him. You know, he's working at it for a long time by himself, and he knows his stuff. He knows how to do all that. So it was amazing how he built the foundation and how he put the floors in there. It's amazing. But
Right.
now the contractors are coming in to help him finish the job, I guess. It's amazing. Channels on YouTube. I know Bradley Heights is still. So he's related to you then, right? He's your uncle, you said?
Yeah, Bradley?
Yeah.
Brad? No, he's not my real uncle. I've just been calling him Uncle Brad. No, Bradley. No, Crenshaw uncle for years.
Yeah, I had another guy named what was his name? He got kicked off my channel that one day. That was a while back ago. What was it? Texas? Who was his name? Who's Bradley Heights' father-in-law's name? What's his name?
Who's that?
Bradley Heights' father-in-law or something?
Bradley, his father-in-law.
Yeah, Bradley Heights. Some related to him. Todd something. I can't remember his name.
Todd Miller.
Yeah, I had a problem with Bradley Heights about several years ago, right? He was acting like a wise guy to me, right? He's fine now. And so I blocked him one time, right? And he was and that Todd Miller was giving me a lot of crap, right? So I told him, get off the channel and get out of here. I told him, because me and him were having a problem. So he left my channel and mad, left the channel. And I said, and my friend comes over and said, let Bradley Heights out, the basement. I had him in the basement for about 2 years. And he couldn't run his channel right. They asked me to let him out. So I said, I let him out, tell him to behave himself. And he was fine ever since. So here's Steven right here. Welcome back, Steven. What happened, man?
Phone call.
Oh, I thought you got kicked off again like you did before. Okay.
Yeah, that was mine. I don't know how my phone is set up. I didn't put the setting in, but if I get a phone call, when I'm using it as a webcam, it doesn't kick it off because it's in an app. It's in an app mode,
Oh, okay.
so it won't do that.
So that's what happened. He ended up getting kicked off my channel because of the problem I was having with him. So, and Dragon was a mod at the time, and it was a mess. But Bradley Heights is fine now, but we had a little problem in the past, but we're doing okay now. But he keeps busy with himself. He does a good job. I seen the guitar he made. That was what the heck? That was some guitar he made. He's good.
Oh yeah, that silver guitar. Yeah.
That was amazing.
Well, Missy was. I had to go to the post office today to drop off a package. That guy that won that 1 ounce bar. I sent it out in a padded envelope.
Yeah.
And then I had a couple of more envelopes. Because you're buying a penny. When you buy a penny, and then you got a chance to win a grand prize. So the pennies I had, I'm still waiting on one address from a lady. She makes jewelry.
Oh,
anyway,
okay.
I'm still waiting on her address. I got her envelope ready just to put her address on there. And but I had all the other envelopes I needed stamps for. So I went to the post office, dropped off that package, and bought a book of stamps. Mailed off 3 other envelopes. But while I was in the post office, the phone rang. Missy answered the phone, and it was my dentist. And I got an appointment tomorrow at 1:45. Almost about 2 o'clock, I got an appointment. So tomorrow is the day.
Yeah.
I'll walk out of there with my new teeth.
So, Steve, you have coins you said, show them on here when we're on here. You have them right there?
I don't have with me.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
They're at the flea market.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We got a guy that does coin collecting down there, and I'm kind of learning from him a little bit because he's into it. I was into it at one time, and I got out of it because I didn't understand it a whole lot. And he said it's very difficult. He said there are different variations of the coin. That's the reason why.
Different varieties, yeah. A lot.
And he got this coin price guide. He didn't know nothing about this coin price guide. And he told that guy, said, you need to take this price guide and throw it away. This is old. This is not legit. This is just old. So he he got another price guide. He got an updated price guide, which was very good. And which he goes to Beckett. Beckett is probably the number one value because like sports trading cards, they're number one in most everything.
Beckett. Oh, that's for baseball cards and stuff.
But they also do coins now.
Really? Beckett?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And if you do their membership thing, you get everything. You get the whole pro for I think it's like $200 a month, no, a year. It's $200 a year. They give you everything, access to everything, like what they call a total access package.
That might be the gray sheet you're talking about. CNC Publishing.
But I don't mess with coins much. But there's a guy that told me it's called Coin World. One of the places called Coin World LLC. If you type in Coin World LLC, they usually give you all the companies that are what they call professional. And you call any of the professionals will tell you it's a hard process doing coins because even when somebody brings you a coin that says they got something that is worth valuable, they have to look it over with the magnifying glass to make sure there's no variations on it. Well, also, if it's has
That
not,
right there. That's a loop, and it's 10 times. That's a 10 times loop. That's the most you want for looking at a coin. That's what the grading companies use, a 10 times.
yeah, but they do. He has guys come to me all the time. Oh, they have blah blah blah. And I think pretty much what I think the wheat pennies. I think he buys a lot of wheat pennies, and there's some money in there a little bit, not much, but he has $2 bills comes in every once in a while. He sells a lot of the $2 bills, which he does make some money out of that. He has some old $5 bills that comes in every once in a while from a guy. Old $20 bills. Sometimes he's been doing a lot of what they call the silver dollars. Sometimes people come in with silver dollars, and a lot of them, what they call that word he used. There's a word that they use on them where it's a lot of them are good if you had the right one. Some of them are what they call, I don't know what they call it, but he says some people get some and thinks there's some value in the ones that they think they have, but some of them is not. It's just because they
Might
make.
be a VAM he was talking about in the Morgan dollars. It's called a VAM variety.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But he sells a lot of that stuff. But he sells like quarters and stuff. Somebody will bring quarters sometimes. It's all right. It goes up and down. But he said anything that's silver is the hottest thing right now. Silver is the hottest thing right now.
Right.
But copper, not really. No, they
Hey,
have.
Rick. Hey, Rick, how you doing, man? How are
Doing
you?
good, Wayne.
That's good. Welcome to the stream.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Rick.
What's up, Wolf Dan?
Hey, howdy. How's it going, Stephen? Cajun?
He's doing good.
Good.
That's good. Real good. There it is. That's what I was looking for.
I know that Coin World you're talking about, Stephen. I used to have a subscription to that magazine. It wasn't really a magazine. It was like a newspaper, but the size of a magazine. And they had all the price lists in there. And that was actually the gray sheet years ago. And I think I had a subscription to it like for 5 years straight in a row back then. And it's still out there. Coin World magazine is still out there.
Yeah, he's got a magazine now. Well, now it looks like a darn book now, which is okay for him.
Yeah.
But you can buy the price guide of the coins, which it does help you a little bit. But if you get somebody there are some coin dealerships around here in North Carolina, but you just got to go and get educated a little bit. There is classes that they do teach you a little bit, but it's if you go to like they got the coin show up here in Raleigh every now and then. But if you go to the coin shows, ain't no guys will tell you. You just got to study on your own. You got to study on your own, get educated, read books, read stuff. A lot of education on coins. There's a lot of stuff that you need to know about. There are even people that's coming up in the flea market with Egyptian coins. I went, Lord have mercy. And
All right. Well, if he's telling you coin collecting is hard, don't listen to him. Get into coin collecting. Do it slow. Look, get
But
coins that are common errors. Don't worry about all the different varieties just yet. Learn about the coins first. You know, your older wheat pennies, your buffalo nickels, your old silver dimes. Learn about that first. Then learn about the low mintage coins that are valuable. Then at the same time, you can learn about the errors, like the 1955 double die, the 69 double die, and the Lincoln pennies, the 72 double dimes. You learn about those first, then you gradually get into the varieties of all that. And it doesn't take long. In a year, you'll be almost an expert.
yeah, I'm kind of taking it slow right now because I don't know nothing. I do a lot of sports trading cards, and I can tell right off the bat I know exactly what I'm looking for when I'm looking at cards. I know the price, what the going rate is. I already know. I got a bigger price guide. I'm already sitting on it. And people ask me all the time, "Do you buy cards?" What is my name? Steven the Reseller. I buy and sell, and I do people stuff on consignment. Well, I get a lot of people that they thinks they got a gold mine. Okay. And I look at this and said, this is my price that I'm going to take because by the time they even show me the card, I even know exactly what I'm going to say. I said, these are the 90 stuff. 90 cards was some good. You have some good players, but they make so much of it. It's just like anything else. They make so much of the stuff. It's just not going nowhere.
Right.
And I said, you give me all the Kyle Ripkins, you give me all the King Griffey Juniors, you can give me all the Jose Zegers, the Mark McQuires. I can sit there all day long. Guess who's going to come in? But
What's the rookie card for Ken Griffey Jr. worth?
if you get one that isn't good, some people saying
Like
hit
a P4 condition, P5.
probably no less than $500, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe it was
Yeah,
a 9. If it was a 10 or a 9, you're probably looking at $1,000 or more. I mean,
yeah, I had a buddy of mine. He got one for 80 or $85. Ken Griffey Jr. Rookie. Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card, and I think it was a 5, if I'm not mistaken.
right.
But he got it for $85. That was a good price, though. He got it for.
Yeah, I mean, it all depends. I mean, a lot of these people will take it up to. Well, I'm going to take. Well, if you get 100 cards to send to Beckett, I think it's like $75 just to send 100.
This one he bought already graded. It's in a certified holder. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, a guy told me about the show. He says you send 100 cards for $75 to the Beckett and grade. I said, well, what's that going to help me? Be honest with you. I mean, I ain't got 100 cards. Well, for me to get it graded for one card, it's going to cost me $25.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, oh, it don't make no sense because there was a grader there. And I went over to him. He says, well, I can grade your card right now for $15. And he was already graded. And he looked at the card. He told me, he says, I can tell you right now, there's an arrow on this card. Look at the picture. And they'll tell you right off the bat, they can recognize stuff like very on a dot, some of these graders. And
Oh, yeah.
And because they see the card all the time, they see the card all the time, they know exactly what it is. So he said, "You know what? How much this card is? About $100 and some dollars because it's an error. Error don't give you a lot of value. It just gives you an error card. It's like if it's an error, you charge what you want to charge on it.
Where was the error, Steven? Where was it on the card? Where exactly was the error?
There's a photo. The photo, the way it was, the photo, he had like a face, like the Billy Ripken card in the 1988 Flair, something like that. He
Oh,
based up on his card with the picture, and it's that card there is like $50. Everybody because of Billy Rip, but that's Cal Ripken's brother. But of course, he's the MLB announcer now, which he's funny. They're all funny.
Yeah.
But the great thing is about it is all cards are different, just like the new players. I could tell you the young people today, they're looking for Bryce Harper, they're looking for Aaron Judge, they're looking for all the hot players right now, as I speak, like Dre Turner, Juan Soto, Manny Machado, Valdir Guerrero, shit. It varies. I mean, it's like some people ask me about Michael Jordan. I say, I will never touch on Michael Jordan card. You know why? It's so expensive right now. It's like his cards is went way off the daggone charts now. And I guess because he's got a lot of things going on. He owns part of a NASCAR car. He owns part of a basketball team now, which he sold Charlotte back to the original owner, to a different guy, because he didn't want no part of it.
Plus, he owns part of a football team now.
Yeah, I said, well, Dad, I said he's got more money than anything. He plays golf all the time, smokes a cigar in his mouth. Then you see him walking with Charles Barkley or Magic Johnson or Larry Bird half the time. Well, I said he only does that to look, to play cool. He don't do it all the time.
I gotta get me some more lemonade. I'll be back in a minute.
all right. So Rick, what's going on, man? You ain't saying much.
Rick, what's going on?
Oh, not a whole lot. Like I said in chat, just got me a new laptop.
That's
Now I
good.
ain't got to be on that echo of a phone.
I know it sounds a lot better.
Yes, sir. I got me a Dell, some sort of Dell laptop. Let me see if it says it on the receipt here.
Sounds good though.
Yes, sir. It doesn't say what it is. Oh, it's a Latitude E6420.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I like laptops. You can take them anywhere, would you? Pretty cool,
Yes, sir.
too.
Sure enough, can. Matter of fact,
Off the
I
hook
need
outdoors.
to
How you
do
doing?
a little something here.
Hey, off the hook outdoors. How are you, man? Welcome to the stream.
Hey, off the hook.
So you busy today, Steven? Really busy, or?
Well, I'm bracing for what the heck storm tomorrow. We got two storms coming in.
Oh boy.
One in
Yeah.
the afternoon and one in the evening.
Oh, gee.
And I said, what the heck is going on around here?
I guess the weather's going cool, though, I guess.
Fires in Hawaii.
Yeah.
What's next?
That's Rick's other channel, Wolf Den's Garage, too. How's that other channel going, Rick? Is it going well? Slowly getting up there, or is it?
My garage ain't doing nothing right now.
Okay.
That should drop my link if I
Yep.
got Nightbot rolling.
If you'll put T-shirt in, they'll drop it for you in my stream, I think.
If I
Put the
type in
straight
which
word-
one?
Put straight word T-shirt in the bar down there, and it'll drop your link in the stream. Just put T-shirt without the dash, just a straight word.
Yes, sir.
It'll help you. There you go.
Yeah, I went and cross streamed again for us.
Yeah.
See if we can't get some more folks in here so we can have a little bit of fun.
So Cajun Klingon, you know a lot about coins for a long time. You're the historian of the
Been
coin.
Collecting since I was 5 years old.
Oh wow, that long, huh? Gee,
Yeah. 54 years.
wow, that's a long time.
The first coin that I got to, put the spark in it was a buffalo nickel when I was a kid, about 5 years old. Yeah. 5, 6, borderline. Anyway, was at my uncle's house in Port Arthur, Texas. No checks.
Mhm.
And Aunt May, and he sent us kids to the store to get some ice cream, candy, whatever we wanted. He gave me $1, and he says, "Bring all your cousins. Y'all go to the store in the corner. There's an old country store. It was on the outskirts of Port Arthur, but it was, they had neighborhoods. And they always had a neighborhood store. So you walk in there, you could smell that old ice cream coolers and all that.
Yeah.
Hardwood floors. You have to walk up some steps to get in there. Had that old store smell. Real good smell. And
What?
when I come back with his change, I said, "No, look at this one. This nickel's different." He says, "Yeah, that's a buffalo nickel." So he says, "Here you go." He says, "You keep that, and you keep any old coins you find. Start collecting coins." And then he said, "Here's the rest of the change for you to look at."
Not working. Lazy Nightbot.
There's your nightbot. It just came up.
It's a lazy night. I think it's drinking something. I don't know what it's drinking, but it's lazy. It don't want to move. No. It's
So
a
in,
lazy
in,
fucker.
in that change that he gave me back with that buffalo nickel, they had a wheat penny in there. But it was the buffalo nickel that caught my attention and
You still have it?
got me started. Oh no! I wish I had all the coins I used to have.
What happened to it? You strike it?
Huh?
What happened to the nickels you had? What happened to it?
I have no idea. We moved so much. It's almost
okay.
I was almost like an army brat. Okay, but my dad was a home builder, so
Oh, okay.
we was living in a different house. Sometimes we were in two different houses in 3 years. Dad would build a house brand new. We'd move into it, and he'd start another house. And when that house was almost finished, halfway finished, he'd put the house we were living in on the market for sale.
Yeah.
Well,
Put it in the
sometimes we had to
You put it in.
rent a house for a month or two before the new house was ready, because the other house sold that fast.
Oh, okay.
And I remember one time we put some stuff up in the attic, and I remember my coin collection was in there. And when we moved, I couldn't find my collection, and I forgot we had stuff in the attic. And that was like 4 or 5 months later. The house was already rented out, so there was no way of going in there and getting the stuff out. That was gone. You could consider it lost.
Oh, that's sad, huh?
Yeah. So
Steve, drop that link in there, my channel. Of your other channel, let people see it. But you told me about it on my phone. It's always good to share it in here too. Yeah, it's a shame though. You lost all that.
yeah, when I was a
collection.
kid, I lost the collection. When I was a teenager, I sold a collection. I was about 16, 17. I sold a huge collection I had. When I was 19, I sold another huge collection I had. There was a lot of silver half dollars, a lot. That's when silver was very expensive, $50 an ounce right at.
Wow.
And so I needed a new truck for work. So I sold all my silver.
Hmm.
I sold it for weight. I got more money in weight than I did coin value, numismatic value.
I put my mic on mute.
For example, a half dollar, a regular old ordinary half dollar was worth like $4, $3 or $4 numismatic value, coin value, old coin value. The silver weight value was worth $6, $7. So it was worth more in weight than it was numismatic value. So I sold almost everything by weight. I had a few high dollar half dollars, expensive rare half dollars that I did keep though.
I'll be right back for a minute.
All right. SWB Fishing. Hello. Friends with a few fishing channels. North Carolina kitty fishing. Or South Carolina kitty fishing. I think it's North Carolina. I think NC kitty fishing. Catfish.
Can y'all still hear me all right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we do.
Alrighty. That,
You muted yourself.
All right, I'm back again. Where'd everybody go? Everybody went off, huh? Let's have a phone call again, Steven.
Oh, I'm still here.
Ooh, I'm still here.
Yeah. She must have got a phone call. That's when he goes off the stream. Yeah, it's interesting what you were doing all those years there, Cajun. So Rick, what are you doing today? Anything particular or anything interesting?
Sorry.
What have you been doing today? Anything interesting?
Oh, not a whole lot. Just trying to get things situated so I can do YouTube.
Yeah. Hey, Cajun. See that? That's silver right there.
I didn't see it. I mean, I caught a glimpse of it, but oh yeah, that's a ASE, American Silver Eagle, 999 troy ounce of silver.
Yeah. What is this red wandering gypsy about? What kind does he have, Rick?
I don't remember what their channel is. I know they've been subscribed to me for about a year or so now.
Okay.
I believe. Red, if you would please introduce yourself to Custom Screen Printing, aka Wayne, and Cajun Coin Hunter or Cajun Coin Hunter. And actually, oh, Mandy! Hey,
Hey, Miss Rita.
that's right.
Hey, Rita. Rick and
Oh, yeah.
Mandy. Okay. Hi, Mandy. Nice to see you on here. Hey, Rita, how you doing?
What comments y'all seeing? I don't see any other comments beside SWB Fishing and Miss Rita. You must be on Facebook too.
I don't know. Rick would know what he's doing. I don't know. He's linked in here. So, where you link from? Facebook or YouTube or? You tell Rick. I don't know.
I'm just cross streaming through my YouTube channel.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, you was talking about Traveling Gypsy or something?
Red the Wandering Gypsy, Miss Mandy.
I don't see it.
Man, I haven't seen Miss Mandy for ages. Then
Is it on
again,
the
I ain't
YouTube
been on
side?
YouTube in ages.
Oh, I could see it on the StreamYard side, but not the YouTube side.
It's LinkedIn.
Okay, so it's probably from Facebook.
No, it's on YouTube, but from his channel. Okay.
Oh, because I don't see those comments in the YouTube chat.
Cajun, if you're not on or through my channel or going through my channel, you won't see them on the YouTube side.
Oh, okay. All right, so it's a part you streaming this from your channel also.
Yes, sir.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Everyone that has the little chain link.
Stream this to your audience. Yeah, I used to do that. I did it a couple of times, but that's like a Pulley Bear Ed's garage. He's into pulling tractors.
Mm.
He builds pulling tractors, not the big tractors you see at the big arenas and all that with 8,000 horsepower. Not those tractors. These are the lawn tractors, the smaller ones. And I'll stream when he's live because I know I'm there all the whole time. You know,
Mm.
that's a regular Sunday evening, Sunday afternoon appointment.
So Rita, they finally went home. Huh? The two grandbabies she had up on my stream earlier, they were so adorable. And she said they finally went home and feeling ha. She was babysitting for a grandbaby. So they were two really cute kids. They were really adorable. Yeah, who doesn't, Mandy? Everybody has something going on. Some worse than others, I tell you that one.
Oh
Life
yeah,
is not easy, I tell you. It's understandable.
I've uh, I've honestly been away just because of internet issues, and then my phone's just echo.
Mm.
So I'm currently just real happy.
oh yeah. Well, if you're on the phone when you go to YouTube, it should cut your. I mean, StreamYard. It automatically should cut your YouTube side off, and you just don't StreamYard like. But
Yes, sir.
sometimes the feedback will get in there, and that's why I got to wear earbuds sometimes because I'll feedback my speakers. I have external speakers, and sometimes my voice is lower than the other guy, so I got to turn the volume up a little bit. So that's when I have to wear the earbuds, so I don't feed through the host Wayne's speakers microphone. Then I get a double whammy.
My
But
phone went nuts one day occasion. So I was down in the basement in my cellar, right? Because they said we're going to have some bad weather. I went on that stream yard. I was doing fine. All of a sudden, something happened. It popped two of me up in there, echoing. I said, oh my gosh, this is getting ridiculous. I couldn't even control it. It was like out of control. And I finally figured out how to kick it out. Mess.
well, if you were on your phone in the basement and your StreamYard side was up upstairs, yeah, you can from that far you can get an echo through there.
I didn't have anything on. My phone was running. I didn't have no computers on. Because
Oh.
we're having bad weather. I used the
Oh,
phone.
okay.
My phone worked good on the live stream. But the pole, it brought me up twice. It was weird. I was down the basement. All of a sudden, something went wrong. I don't know what happened. And something went crazy wrong, and my phone was acting goofy. And it never did that before. And I'm saying, what the heck is going on down here? You know, the hell's wrong with this basement? Is it? It was
Yeah,
acting
you probably lost the internet for a split sec and it threw you in the basement.
Yeah, probably did, but I was in the basement anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, and it had
Yeah.
good Wi-Fi. It wasn't acting up until like an hour afterwards. It was acting kind of goofy, weird and goofy. And my phone can take the internet real well. It does work over the internet. It's not the issue, but the house was the issue. The house was doing it for some reason. I don't know why, but all of a sudden I just didn't. Something weird happened down that cellar. I don't know what happened, but the phone started acting ridiculously weird. It kept kicking me. It didn't kick me off, but it brought me up twice. Not, I didn't bring myself up twice. The phone did it. It was acting stupid, and I couldn't get my second self off there. It was echoing like this. So I said, "Heck with it." So I muted the second me. I muted my other side of it. Kept it stopped from echoing. I put it on the mute. It's weird. It's unexplainable what happened that day. It's not easy to explain. Well, you wouldn't bring that. You're kidding me. You bring that stupid picture back on me again? Oh, really serious? My niece. crazy. I was busy today doing things and finally get the job all done and everything. It was fun today. I got something else coming up, doing something else. I was waiting for my new heat press machine to get here. I can try it out, see how that works.
What's the name brand of it?
What, the heat press?
Yeah.
I don't know. Some stupid name to it. I don't know what the heck it is.
Is it Vevor? Vevor? They have a lot of stuff out on Amazon now. It's pretty good stuff.
I'll tell you what it is right now. It's I don't know what the heck they call that. I have no idea. I have to go on that website and tell you. I don't know. Something I'd never seen before, something new that came out or it was out. Yeah, oh, okay. My ink's on the way tomorrow. That was quick. Jeez. Huh. That was quick. Let me see this now. Let me see. Let me get the name of that heat press and I'll let you know occasion in a minute. I'm trying to find it here. So what it's like. All right. It's named. What the hell's the name of that thing? Heat press for heat and transfers. It's called. I don't know. I really don't know what the hell they call this. Heat press machine for heating transfers. Portable easy mini heat press DIY. It says, but don't say the brand name. But the heat, I'll take a picture of it for you now. Save the image.
You just send me the link in the email if you want to do that.
I'll take a picture on my phone and show it to you, right? And on the stream. It's a small machine, it goes for like 50, 90, 70. It's pretty expensive. I got it for cheap. It looks like this. It looks like that. Looks like that. I never seen it before. Something new that just came out.
Oh, okay.
Has a timer on it and everything. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Hey, Scroll, how you doing? Yeah, those phones can be horrible. See this phone I'm having, Rick, right now? I didn't get this from the government. I bought it myself. I bought a phone myself, and I'm using it on track phones. So I got phones. I don't deal with their phones. I know they stink. Don't tell me about it. I know. And believe me, the phone I got from them was like this. It was a joke. I got rid of that phone quick. I bought my own Android phone myself, and I knew to go and get them for cheap, but they're in good quality condition.
This phone here I got from a government phone company, and it ain't good at all.
I know them very well. What they told me, let me tell you a little story, right? the government plan that I was using, right? The guy says, "Oh, Wilson," I said, "You think I want your lousy phones? You can stick them up your nose." I told him, "I don't want those lousy." He says, "I know you don't buy your phones. You buy them yourself, but you got that right." And I said, "That's why they work, because I know how to pick out phones, and you don't. I don't want your crappy, trashy phones. You can keep them." "Oh, thanks a lot." I said, "You're welcome." I said to him, "I buy them myself. I know where to buy them. Buy them on Mercari for cheap, and then go to your phone company you're using and put a SIM card in it. If you go to track phone, they'll let you put minutes in it, and you'll have good quality phone service. It doesn't do anything to you. They're very affordable, very cheap plans. You have a good solid phone that'll work good on the live. This phone here is a track phone, but it works good on live streams. I even watch videos on this, and it shows a video picture like this. When it goes on the live stream, it turns over automatically and shows the whole phone as a picture, as a television, and it shows it awesome. It works beautiful. I bought the case on Amazon for this, and it protects it with the glass.
Yes, sir.
Works beautiful. I don't deal with those government phones. They'll
Oh,
give you a headache.
Wayne, is Miss Tasha going live tonight?
I don't know if she is, and I don't know if she's working or what she's doing. I don't know. If she was home, she'd be on here. I don't know what she's doing. She's probably working. I don't know what day she's working, one day she isn't. She would be in here if she wasn't working though, but I don't know, she might be busy too. She's a very busy person. She's probably working out in the yard or something. I don't know. She's out in the yard, you won't hear from her.
Yeah.
She usually comes up, she's out around though, but I don't know. She might be, I don't know. I can find out where she is. I keep in contact with her.
Alrighty. Oh, wait a minute. I got Miss Tasha on Facebook here. I think.
Is that it right there?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a HTV front. It looks the same as well, there's another one up there to the top, the purple one. It's a Off Nova. There's different names. I think Vivor. Remember the name I said earlier? I think
Yeah.
it's exactly the same as Vivor.
Hmm.
Let me see.
I'm trying to find out now. Let me know afterwards. I text her, so we'll find out if she's around. Yeah, it does look like the same heat press, but
Yeah, there's a Vivor there.
we'll find out what it looks like when you get to it. I don't know what it looks like. Mine, it says it lays on top of the thing. You don't open the door; it just lays on top of the shirts. It doesn't open up like a press like that. You know what I mean? It lays on top of the shirt.
Okay.
It's like a little mini iron there or something. They're coming out with all these different presses out there today. We'll find out when it gets here what it's like. I have no idea what it's like.
Yeah, that's the one you got right there.
It's better than what I have right now. I'll tell you that one. I had that press I had in my studio since I started doing my t-shirts, and I had that like for 20 years, 20 maybe more. And I had a problem with the guy at the place was fixing it for me. Bunch of Looney Tunes. He was saying something to me, and I said, I don't know what you're talking about. He said something to me that I did something. And I said, if I did something to someone, I would have known. I mean, that's stupid. And he was saying something to me. I said, you don't make any sense. So I told him to shut up. I said, don't make any sense. I don't want to hear it. I got a George Knight heat press. And that place is horrible to deal with. They're grumpy. Can't see in that company. They have a problem with their attitude or something. Someone has to hit them on the top of the head. Maybe nut will come out if you hit them on the top of the head. Probably air will come out of their heads or something. I think the guy's going with the secretary. That's what's the matter. Something going on between those two. She's making up stories. He's believing it.
Who's that?
George Knight Company. You know, you ever heard of them? Heat presses, George Knight. Bunch of idiots. Somewhere around here. There's something to do with the Massachusetts. They're a bunch of rude individuals that work in that business. They make up stories that never happened. That's the thing. I think the guy's going with the secretary or something. Because he made up something. I don't know what's going on with those two. I don't really care. I just told the guy, if I have to deal with you again, I don't think I ever come here again because you might get hit on the top of your head. If it does, all the air will come out. Probably all gas will come out. So fat anyway. The press has a bar on it. And try to do a t-shirt with that press is like, forget it. So I'll see how this one works. Anything's better than that one I have now. It says it's supposed to sit on top of the t-shirt. So I've never seen one of those before. So
You have to have something underneath the shirt.
I have no idea how they say it can sit right on top of the shirt. That's what they said. I don't know. I never owned one of them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's probably a user like you order that part and then you have to supply your own base, a piece of plywood or some kind
I
of.
don't know. They said it works like an iron. It can sit on top of an image. It's nothing to do with the what do you call it? Let me see this. Oh, there's a machine there. You see what they say. They show it. They keep on showing me. Here it is. Here they show me a video.
Whoops. What did I just do?
They say you can do baseball caps with it too. It's on the pad. Okay. What else they showing here? Show that. Okay. Hang on. The small pad. Okay. Oh, it comes with a like something to go on the table or something. That's what it says. It comes with something like a board or something,
Right. That's what I was saying.
and it
You gotta
sits
have
on.
something for the t-shirt to lay on.
Yeah. Puts the mat in place. It goes on the iron on, and it heats it up.
It's a 10-inch by 10-inch heat press.
Pretty small little thing too.
Yeah, 10-inch by 10 inches like that.
12 inch by 30 by 48 centimeters. It's a weird looking gas. Never had one of those. It's a timer on it too. You can set the timer on it. It's kind of weird. There's a pad with it. And you can do baseball cap with it too. They claim.
Oh, it's 48 centimeters?
Yeah.
You said it was 48 centimeters?
Yeah, 12 inch by 30 by 48 cm.
That's 18. That's almost 19 inches, 48 centimeters.
Yeah. We'll see when it comes here.
That one I see right here is 10 by 10,
Hmm.
10 inches.
All I wanted to do is secure the inks on my t-shirts. I don't care what it's supposed to be used for.
Oh, you just want to dry the ink on your silkscreen shirts.
Yep, that's what I bought it for. I don't care about the iron-ons.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Let me go see you. Okay, there, Squirrel.
All right, Squirrel. Have a good one.
Take it easy, squirrel.
Yep, take it easy, man. Have a good evening. That's all you hear around my neighborhood. Fire trucks, ambulances, police cars. Must have a series of emergency around here. Jeez, all you hear around here. All the time, all night long. Jeez. Now I hear helicopters now. What else is new? Now I hear a helicopter going over. Unbelievable. This place is dull boring to occasion. The only thing that makes it interesting is the police cars, fire trucks, helicopters. Hear it?
Sure don't.
No, sir.
You hear it over the top of my head, though. You hear the helicopter running. What for? I don't know what they're looking for, but sure not looking for me, that's for sure. Crazy guy. I don't know. It's a crazy day. I guess the one weather brings all the wackos out, I guess. All the freaks and stuff. Let's see, let's see, she said. Not until Sunday, Rick. That's what she said, not until Sunday. No, not until Saturday. That's what Tasha
Oh,
said,
okay.
not until Saturday.
All right. In that case, then what I'm going to wind up doing is after your live stream's done, Wayne, I'm going to do a live for about an hour, and
Yeah.
then at 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to do another one
Oh, okay.
for a couple of hours
Make up for lost time, right?
because I need to get my watch hours up.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
And then let me go to the studio real quick on my phone here.
Okay. Not many people in. There's only two in here now. Two in the chat on the eye there, and that's it. So it's been 2 hours now, so it's pretty good. Everything's going well. Everything's quiet. I like it quiet. You know, it's not boring, but it's quiet. I'll show you the heat preps I get occasionally, what it looks like. Oh, one live feed show what it looks like. I get it when it comes to my home. I'll let you know.
All right. So I need 421 pack members left, as I call them.
Mm-hmm.
And then, or I need to do one more video. I need 3,000 watch hours.
Oh, okay.
So if we can get that up, that'll get me monetized.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can start going out and fishing and doing all the stuff I love doing.
Right.
On my channel.
That's what, when you go live a lot, I'll bring your watch hours up anyway. And the shorts will do it too. keep coming in here. You'll meet
Yes,
more
sir.
people in here too.
Yeah, I got a lot of my watch hours
And
going
then
blind.
if I'm looking at this correctly too, they added a new deal on here when you get monetized. They start pushing out
Yeah.
your content more.
Yeah.
But
They claim the shorts help out too a lot too. They claim that short videos do a lot too. Everything takes work on YouTube. No matter what it is, it all takes work. Every bit of it.
I got a buddy of mine that said it shorts didn't do him any good. It kind of hurt him a little bit, so he quit doing shorts, and his channel came back up.
Oh, did it really, huh?
Yeah, there's a few people that talk bad about shorts because they experienced it, you know.
Hmm.
But it's getting to the point now where YouTube, they want you to pay for them to recommend your video. They have an option you can pay a certain percentage of your monetization. Yeah, they're already getting almost everything. I read there was an article about YouTube, Google with AdSense. Google 22% of their yearly revenue, 22% of their billions of dollars they make every year comes from AdSense, comes from making money off of people on YouTube. 22% of their annual billions of dollars. So they getting most all of the money revenue from ads, and they only giving us a penny. You know, they getting 55, 60 cents. They giving us a penny out of that.
Yeah. Of course, they're greedy. That's why.
There's this lady electronics wizard named Fran, Fran. She's an electronics gal, an old tube type stuff, all of that. She's an electronics wizard, genius. And she's got a video on that pay. YouTube is charging people now to push their video. She's like, wait a minute, I'm the one spending all the money. I've got a few $1,000s in camera equipment, you know, tripods, you know, the works, lighting, you know, diffusers for lighting, all of this. She said, I spend a couple thousand a year in equipment, and I'm doing all the work. YouTube's getting all of this. He says, I've been watching my graph charts, and YouTube is not recommending. She goes through every detail, and she's educating the people on it. You know, y'all need to I'm reaching out to YouTube. Y'all need to reach out also, you know, and say, look, enough is enough. You know, let us get more money, or don't charge us to push our video.
Yeah. Tell them you do that. Tell them to go somewhere.
I mean, she
I'll
makes
tell you
a
where.
lot of sense, you know, because she shows what she makes. It's, you know,
I mean,
$3,000
YouTube, I'm talking about.
$3,000 a month. That's her income, you know.
I'll tell YouTube to go somewhere.
Now, Facebook, I got a friend of mine. He does YouTube videos. He's got almost 400,000 subscribers. Okay, and he does YouTube videos. It's cooking, barbecue, and stuff like that. He didn't say what he made on YouTube. Nobody asked, but he told everybody what he made on Facebook Reels. He compresses the videos down to put on Facebook. It's YouTube, and he puts them on Facebook. They call Reels. You know, he makes $4,000 a month on Facebook. He makes twice as much on Facebook as he does YouTube. You're making $4,000 or $5,000 a month on Facebook, and YouTube's only giving you 2,000. Something's wrong.
It's sad that YouTube has to be so greedy and
Yeah.
everything. But they make you work your butt off, but they make almost all the money.
Well, the
Yep.
Filipinos, Kyle, the Filipinos, I'm not Kyle, Steven. They have these growth channels that they go to. YouTube frowns on that. Sub for sub thing, YouTube frowns on that. The Filipino community, I mean, all you got to do is make friends with a couple of them, and you got them coming out of the woodwork.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they and they support each other, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if I check out a channel and I'm like, there's different factors for me to subscribe to that channel. If they got good content, if they have any content, I'll subscribe to them if they don't have any, because building up their subscriber count will make them want to make a video. You know what I mean? And there's a bunch of them with 200, 300 subscribers, but they don't have any videos. They'll have a playlist of somebody else's videos, that's fine and dandy. At least you can find them. When you type their name into YouTube, you can find them. If somebody doesn't have any content or a playlist from somebody else, you're not going to find their channel just by looking for it. You actually have to go to their channel, like if you're a moderator and that person comes in a chat, YouTube chat. If you're a moderator, you can go to their channel, and they'll bring you straight to their channel. But you'll never find them by looking for them because they don't have any content. They're not a creator, they're not a true channel like that. So anyway, the Filipinos, they stick with each other. They'll sub no matter what. They'll sub. Me, I'm going to sub if you got good content. Or if you come to my channel a lot in my live streams, I'm subscribed to you. I don't care if you got videos or not. I want you to make a video. So anyway, and then there's this deal about buying subscribers and views. Never do that. I don't care if it's $1. Never do that. That will cause YouTube to cancel your channel or cancel your monetization. You lose it. Yeah, a friend of mine bought some subscribers. That ad looked exactly like YouTube was sponsoring it. It looked like YouTube was doing that. So he said, okay, if I'm buying it from YouTube, he sells from YouTube. All right, boom. I'm going to, get me some more subscribers and then probably some views. And the next day, YouTube shut his monetization down. He said, hey, I bought that from y'all. And they said, you didn't buy that from us. Well, it sure looked like that, and y'all ran that ad on your platform. Y'all allowed that ad to run. So they were like, no, we don't run ads. He said, yes, it was on YouTube. I've got emails that I've got in a folder saved that I didn't delete. That you can, and it looks just like YouTube's doing it. Views and subscribers. You could buy views and buy subscribers. YouTube should have said, okay, look, we realize that you thought it was us. Here's your monetization back. Okay, in 30 days, we'll give you your monetization back. But don't do that again. It's a year and a half, almost 2 years now that he's been without monetization. He asked YouTube. He begged, pleaded with him on hands and knees to give him back his monetization. He knows he did wrong by doing it. It's been a year. I'm punished enough. Please give me my monetization back. He said, nope.
That's why you should not fall for that.
Sorry.
Okay, Rick, what were you gonna say?
I actually had somebody come on my Facebook page and try to say, "Hey, if you want, I'll sell you some subscribers and watch hours." I've still got that message saved too,
Hmm.
and it
That'll
was
work.
from a Filipino or some sort of Asian individual,
Yeah.
and
Report it.
that's why I had commented back to Stephen that he don't want to know.
No, that's right.
Hmm.
They will pull some dirty tricks.
Mm-hmm. He was monetizing. Someone got his channel taken down on him. They complained. They made some false accusations about him to Google when they took his channel down. And had no proof of it because Steven ain't nobody to harass anybody or bully anybody. He minds his own business, and fortunately, someone made a false accusation to Google, and Google jumped on it and took his channel down. No proof. That's how stinky it is. Here's Steven right here. Here we go.
Should have did a human interaction,
Right
human
here.
view on that.
Right, Steven? That's what they
There
did,
he
right?
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, I like my channel, my other one, but then I hate it in a way because I had people that was coming in and attacking me, and I said, I hope to God my channel just gets destroyed.
How many subscribers you had?
I had over 3,589,
Wow, that's a lot.
and I had mostly
Whoa.
Filipinos. Filipinos was my number one supporter in my channel. You can ask Wayne. I had more Filipinos on my channel than anything.
Hmm.
Very supportive. I had now switch gears because now I'm in the true crime community, which has shifted gears. Why? Did you know the true crime community is very big because they talk about something that's real, something that's very important, something that is happening right now, and it's very serious business. You can learn a lot from private investigators that's on YouTube. They said that YouTube is almost like for the news, really, if you ever think about it. Um, the news media
I'll
is
be
very
back.
big on Fox, like very big on news. Why YouTube puts that on the spot? Because if something very happens very quick, boom, what happens? The news media is all over in YouTube because they had that one thing or that resource that will happen that's very meaning because they stay on top of things. Um, it's just like your weather. Your weather is very important on prepare for a storm. You just like you say a tornado. They say a tornado coming. Even if though it's not going to come, you still got to prepare to go underneath a basement or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like
Yep.
you know if people don't listen. This is what I don't understand. In North Carolina, you had what I call all right, you hard headed son of a guns. If a hurricane comes, well, and they tell you to get out, you need to get out.
Yep.
They tell you that. And then you staying in your house, and then you get complaining about you got flood in your house and all this stuff, and
Mhm.
someone dies and all this. I said, people, why would stay? And you ain't got nowhere to go. You're flooded, and then they got to come and get you on a boat.
Yeah.
And it's like, how many people did I see in the hurricane when they do that? Okay, does people want attention that bad?
Hmm.
You
I think
know,
so.
I think if I don't want to risk my life over property.
You know something, Steve? That reminded me of a story of a woman, right? She didn't want to leave her home, and all of a sudden they had to come and rescue her because she wouldn't leave, and the house was flooded, and they had to take her out of the house, and the house flowed down the river when they got her out. It was crazy.
But I know this for a fact. If you didn't like me, why do you have to destroy my channel?
Yeah.
Guys, I got to run. I got to
Okay,
get ready
Dave.
for an appointment after a while. But Wayne,
Okay,
appreciate you having me up, buddy.
Yep.
Wolf Den, good seeing you again. Stephen, good seeing you again. All right, everybody. As always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Get y'all later.
See ya.
We out.
But that's what one thing that really kind of puzzles me. It's like everybody was telling me that was very cold of Google. Why didn't they send me the information? Why they shut my channel down?
I know.
Everybody's saying, "Why is Google don't like nobody, so they have to take their word because of mine, not mine?"
Hmm.
And this is one thing about it. I did call, and the guy says, "We looked at all your videos, and nothing wasn't wrong with none of your videos." I said, "Then why don't you give me my channel back?" He says, "Because when somebody takes your channel, they automatically knocks it down because security." And I said, "Well," he said, "your best bet is to start all over."
That's ridiculous. All that work you put in your channel, and they said that there's nothing wrong with your videos, but security. What security? No brains? Lack of air in your brain? Something?
Yeah,
Lack
and
of intelligence?
it's just like, all right, come on. Here's my channel where I worked so hard at it, and bam, it's like you don't give a s about the thing.
Mm-mm.
So I said, you know what? But I'm on the rebound because people ask me, says, when am I gonna go live? I said, when I go live, I go live.
Mm.
I'm not gonna push my lives as much because I'm always kind of like this. It's like if I go live, nobody don't come in my chat.
Don't continue at all, even now?
The only people that goes in is Kyle
That's
and,
it?
and Kyle and some other people. But they don't come on my panel. I even put the stream raw link. They don't come on my panel.
Man, your channel was real ruined, huh?
And I
You have
said,
a lot of people with your
I
channel.
said, you know, it don't bother,
Okay, take care.
but it's
Y'all take it easy. I'll see y'all after a bit.
Yep, take care.
but that's the reason why I think a lot of the people left my channel.
Mm.
When you have the wrong people in the thing, they can take your subscribers away from you. That means they can take them with them.
Mm.
See, and I know about a fact. There was a person that warned me. One of the Filipinos that lives in the USA. It's not somebody that I had,
Yeah, you told me before what they told you. I know you told me.
and they said you need to get rid of that person from everything, and I did it. She never came back anyway. She was never gonna come back the way I told her. Told her
And
off.
telling you when you did that, your channel went kaboom, huh?
Yeah. And you know what, Rosa? Well, the girl that told me, because she don't you probably don't know her because she wasn't really on my channel, but she's a Filipino. She lives in the USA. She married in the USA, and she's a Catholic. She told me this. She said that you're a very smart, intelligent guy, and she's a Christian girl, lady, and she said that we all say things that we don't mean. It's that word forgiveness, and she said that one thing about a lot of these. She said it right. She just said that not every Filipino is good.
Mhm.
It goes with the good and the bad, both ways.
Just like the U.S., do some good and some bad here too.
Yeah, it's like, oh, everybody believes that such and such is good. No,
Mm.
and she's right. She said that, like, will people do me wrong? Well, I had a couple of do me wrong, but I kept trucking. Never give up. Now there's several people that I still associate with, um, and I still talk to. And one thing about it is they were very hurt that my channel got knocked down. A lot of the Filipinos that I was connected. Even Auntie Grace was shocked because she said, "Oh my God!" And she typed in the word Stephen, and she said, "Oh my God!" And why? Because it's like everybody says that. Why do you have to attack somebody that ain't even done nothing?
Mm.
I don't hurt nobody. I don't harass nobody.
I
I,
know.
I don't even bully nobody. If that's what you told the Google that I was doing that, do you know what bully means? Do you really know what bully means? Do I go and go to other channels and bully you or talk about you or really go in and say things in your chat that's inappropriate? Think again. There's a guy right now that I just wish somebody would just go ahead and ban him from the YouTube, report him from the YouTube. You
Mm.
know who that is.
Yeah.
Um, and I told this, I told everybody, be careful who you associate with.
Mm.
Because if you associate with the negative, you're gonna be in the negative. If you be in the positive, you're gonna be there with the positive people. I'm talking about the encouragement people.
Mm.
When somebody encourages you, say, hey, never give up, never do this, blah, blah, keep going.
Right.
They're giving you the uplift that you need on your channel. And don't always accept everybody in your panel. Be honest with you. I will not do that no more as long as I am in
Steve,
YouTube.
I ask you a question. When do you go live? What days you go on live?
Well, be honest with you. I'm almost like I want to go live, and then something stops me from going. And it's like and it's like the Lord's telling me, don't go right now.
Okay.
And he said it because there's a lot of things that is I'm listening to the voice, and and there's a voice that's telling me I'm working on something. I am working on my third book right now called Sometimes the Voice That You Hear Is Not the Voice of God.
Mm.
How about the voice of man?
Just sad that happened. You work so hard on that channel,
But
and that happens. It
but
was not called for.
I'm gonna go live probably tomorrow, probably around before the storm hits. I know that because I got to get on and do some
What
of
time you going live? Anyway, what time you going to be on live?
I might go on Newtown because it gives me
Keep an eye open. I'll be there. I'll keep my eyes open.
because I'm going to. I'll probably just do it on an hour because I'm not pushing myself on this channel as I did the other channel because I'm not monetized yet. If I was monetized, then I have to go every day. Just about.
Are you a little bit nervous getting monetized again when that happened to you? Are you kind of stepping back from that because of what happened?
Um, in a way, it is. I'm kind of hurt because I lost my monetization because I can't get the money. I can't get. Some people was uh joining me as the membership thing and stuff and I said I didn't really care about the membership. I mean, you could join me on the membership, it's fine. Um, but I mean, I joined some memberships already, but that's because when I joined the membership, they come into my channel and support me. So I do get the ones that I do support to come in. Now, sometimes Cat Smith will come in, but she don't never get my notification. And I've been asking somebody about this. Why don't people get my notification? The ones that are the ones that are big channels because they only can get so much out because of the algorithm.
4 people in the eye now on my channel. So wherever you are, 4 people, come on in and chat with us wherever you are. Tell me what your channel is all about.
It's
Tell what
just
you're up to.
like I don't watch much wrestling no more. Now I'm gonna just tell you, be honest with you. When I saw SummerSlam, it almost like forget it. I ain't watching wrestling no more because to me, I thought, oh, Jay Uso had Roman Reigns. Oh, he had Roman Reigns. I thought Jay Uso was going to beat Roman Reigns. That second, he had Henry, and then Jimmy pulled him away. If Jimmy didn't pull him away, Jay Uso would have been the drop. He took over his position.
They didn't want that to happen. Triple H didn't want it to happen either.
So, but you know what? I got a funny feeling that Roman Reigns might fight Cody Rhodes. That's the things that I said. Oh, now you're talking about a challenge. Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns again. You remember he was with fight him again. Now Cody Rhodes, let me tell you something about Cody. He never gives up. I know that one thing. He never gives up. And that's one thing about it. Never give up. Keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. And that's one thing one thing that Brock Lesnar saw in Cody. He never gave up until he beat Brock Lesnar. That's one thing about
stay down, stay out there, he says. When he came back in the ring and he started fighting on again.
I said that's what I'm talking. See, Brock Lesnar was testing him. And if that's what I'm talking about. If he did it, his mama was happy. And I think, he might have did to his father because his father really set a role model in WWE. Now his brother on the different hand, since he's on A&E, I don't see him much on A&E as much as he was, but he's there. He'll fight every now and then.
I'm gonna stay on here for 3 hours and we're gonna quit this. It's only 2:30 in here now. 2 hours and 30 minutes. So we'll stay on here for 3 hours and we'll be done. And David's singing karaoke still. He'll never stop doing that. So I swear, he never do. Never will get that up.
But I'm not gonna buy subscribers. I had that, somebody that I know that she's the one that put me over because of that. But there's a thing that if you went with somebody like that, that like Charles Joy or Marla or Sister
Let me tell you
Rose.
something in the private chat, Stephen. I want to tell you something in the private chat. Let me tell you. I'll let you know this too. Let you know that she could be coming in here listening to you too.
Yeah.
See that private chat?
Yeah.
She joined me when she was with you. But the whole thing is that one thing you definitely I know about you, you don't quit. You're not a quitter. You never will be.
And I'm not against her at all. I was on her channel not too long ago, and she said, "Oh, hey, Stephen," and they wanted me to come up on the panel. I said, "Hell no." And you know why I did that is because I don't want a conflict. And to be honest with you, I know how the devil is, and I know how to shut them off real quick. I don't want you to answer no questions because I sure ain't gonna tell you no lies. And you and be honest with you, some stuff like some of the stuff that how I got built was from the reselling community. It wasn't from
Right.
the reseller community. Now, don't get me wrong, when the pandemic was in, the reselling community was high. Now the reselling community is down because a lot of people back to work.
Mm-hmm.
So, and like what my dad said that, when you go to you go to get your, go to a doctor, you sit in there and you see people, because I kind of laugh, at some of the doctors there, and some of the doctors saying that, and he said, and they kind of, he said they kind of laugh at a lot of the things with a lot of one of my dad's doctors says that take off your mask, Tim. We need to see your face.
Really? Serious?
And he says, you can't wear that mask. You got a heart condition. And then he says, and then, he was kind of like, oh, he did get, and so and a lot of the people, raising, how many, one or, but I was going to, I went to go try to get my physical and last week, and they says all they did was check my blood pressure, gave a little blood out of me, tested about my sugar and all that. He says blood pressure was a little high, but not bad. 120 over 80 is kind of where you want to be, but a little high maybe, but your probably was nervous. But don't ever get nervous around the doctor. They're trying to help you. One thing he said that your sugar level is good. If you were a diabetic, this is the problem that people don't understand. If you're a diabetic and if you're a diabetic, you won't be active as much. You're very active. You work in the yard, right? You cut the grass, you do things, you exercise. The more you exercise, the more it reduces you from getting diabetic.
Right.
You got to stir up your blood. But he said that they told me I might have to go see this, but he said I don't right now you're not. They asked me if I ever have pain, and I said no, I don't have pain. So good, you might be healed. A lot of the doctors that I talk to, they're most of them Christians, and they're Baptists, most of them. And that's good to me. You mean people that that are people, and not all doctors are bad. Um,
Hmm.
and Dad said, you know, there were doctors in the Bible, so just remember.
Luke was a doctor in the
Yeah.
scripture. There's only one person, and you know what? Oh, here's Project with Paul.
Hey,
Hey, buddy, how you doing, man? Good addition you're building, man. Awesome. I was hoping you'd show up in there. Awesome addition, dude. I like your channel. That's why I keep going over there and watching that addition you're building on your house. So you gonna get more contractors come in there, or are you gonna keep doing all your work on all your own, or how you gonna handle the rest of the load of getting it all done? That's what I like to know. Now keep supporting his channel and everything. He's a good friend of mine. So Paul, what are you gonna do? Get more contractors to come in to help you with your house? I think you said that in the last video. Again, some people are gonna come in to do the some stuff there, right? He's a he you should see what he did. That's a lot of work. Hiring plumbers. Oh, you gotta do it. He's still doing it all himself, Steve. He's not amazing. He's doing all that work himself. Oh my God. I know it costs a lot of money for that, but you are very knowledgeable about all that stuff, like the wiring, the plumbing, and everything. You know all about that, Paul. Or do you have some knowledge about all that stuff yourself? That'd be pretty smart to know all that stuff. My God, look at how the house he's built. What a house! The addition he built on his house it's really awesome. My goodness, can't wait to see when the house gets finished. He's a workhorse, that guy. He's awesome. If you want to come up, Paul, you can join us if you like. If you want to come up, you can join us up here. The link's in this chat. It's pinned on the top of the on the YouTube side. Oh, there goes Steven. Oh boy, here he goes. Must be leaving. I'm by myself now. Yeah, Paul, good job though. Keep it up, man. I didn't get your notification when you put those videos up. I had to search for you. I didn't get no notifications. So I just searched around for you, see if any more videos up, and I watched both of them. Can't wait to see what else is up. So you know all about the electricity and plumbing too, Paul? You know all about that stuff? So it does cost a lot of money to hire all those people. It does. It costs them a lot of money. I am hiring plumber and electrician. Oh, you are? Okay. But you know about I mean, what do you know about I know you know how to build and how to measure and how to plant the foundation. That's a lot of step in the right direction. A lot of work. Gotta give credit to you though. That place looks fantastic. I like it when you put the pocket doors in. When you put that metal frame, I didn't even know they had that out. Is that how they make a pocket door? Is that how it's made? I didn't even know it had a frame like that. It's kind of interesting. Jeez. My goodness. Can't wait to see the next video. I just got done doing some guys' hoodies for them. And doing more Tasha shirts for her. So if you need any for your channel, let me know, Paul. Now, if you need any shirts from me, let me know. So I was on you for almost 3 hours on me so far. Done all day today since 5 o'clock. So been talking to a lot of people coming and going. So keep up the good work, Paul, and I'll keep supporting you and keep shouting and cheering you out. And Let people know what you're doing on your channel because everybody should see it what you're doing because Don, is that something? I couldn't believe all you were doing to that house. That is fantastic. How you picked that wall at part of that retaining wall up. I don't know how you ever did that. That must have been heavy. How the hell did you ever pick that up? It's incredible. Jeez. Couldn't believe how you moved that wall up like no problem. Like, Jesus. That's interesting. I'll keep making the videos and I'll keep watching them and leaving a comment, like, and share you out. So one I was hoping you'd come over here so I get to talk to you. So what's next in the project of that house? You're gonna put a shower in, right? Is that what room is that? Is that gonna be a washroom, a bathroom, or what's going in that room you're building? What's that for anyway? Is that a washroom in the laundry room? Like a shower bathroom in the laundry room? All put in one, or is it? What is it gonna be, Paul, anyway? You got me curious. I can't wait to see the end result of it when you're all done. It's a lot of work. I don't see how you can do all that work, but you do. Full bathroom with laundry. Oh, okay. So you're gonna add another room to the house too on the other side, right? Wow. A full bathroom with laundry and closet. Wow. Jeez. You gotta show me the finishing room after you're done. Show a video of that when it's done. My goodness. What a job and a half that is. That makes me tired. Hey, I'm yawning right now. It's making me tired. All that work you're putting into that house. Oh my goodness. All that work makes my brains tired. It's bad enough I'm a teacher at Silk Screener, but oh, okay. Oh, I got you. Okay, that's good. That's good. So where's the door of the bedroom gonna be? So how are you gonna put the door in there? You're gonna cut a wall open, right? And make it like be one room, right? Or is it gonna be off the door off the bedroom? Is that how it's gonna be? A door off the bedroom? Man, what a job that is, man. I couldn't wait to get over there today to see the rest of the video, the two videos. I had to be there to watch them. Can't wait for the next one. Oh, okay. Wow. It's gonna be tile. The bathroom's gonna be all tile on the walls and stuff, or how's it gonna look after it's done? What's your plans on it? Oh, can't wait to see when it's done. I see when you first put the first wall up. I see when you put the roof on the boards on the roof. Can I ask you, Paul, what is that wood outside the house? What do they call that? Tile shell. Okay. So what do they call that wood they're putting outside the house before you put the siding up? Is that particle board or what kind of wood is it? I know it's some kind of a. You said in the radio what it was. I just couldn't catch it. It's some kind of a wood they put on the house before they put the siding on and stuff. The finishing touches. Zip system. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Huh. I seen you put the tape on that too. It's a sealing tape, right? It's waterproof. Wow, is that an interesting job you're doing? I remember when you first started. So, oh, okay. I remember when you first started the foundation. So is that going to be a big cellar, or is that just going to be like a small crawl space? I think it'd be a big cellar, is it, Paul, down underneath the house where that addition is? We ain't gonna dig a cellar out, right? It's gonna be a dirt floor right underneath, right? Hmm. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay. That'll be too much work putting the basement in. If you wanted to put a basement in, too much work. A lot of digging you had to do and stuff. Lucky that is only a crawl space. That's better. Huh. That's something. Wow. I'm like, yeah, let's wait to see the rest of it. I want to see the finishing completion of the bathroom in the laundry room. Can't wait to see the whole thing done. Man, that's gonna be something. You must be feeling tired doing all that work yourself, huh? Must tire you out. Gotta be pretty smart to do all the stuff you're doing. Jesus. It's a lot of work. Makes me tired thinking about it. Oh, okay. Can't wait to see that next one. Wait to see you make that other edition. It's gonna be something. Man, you're a hard worker, guy. Yeah, hard working horse, a one man workhorse. Jeez. I had to get over and watch the 2 videos I missed, so I had to see them. Every time I watch, I share you out. Maybe next year, okay. I had to share you out though when you're doing those videos, to let people know what you're doing and everything. You're my friend, and I help out. I help you out, man. I support you. We're good friends. We support each other, man. You know. Well, keep up the good work there, Paul, and I'll keep supporting you. I'll keep watching your videos and cheering you out and give you a thumbs up. And that's what friends are for, bud. Been on here a long, long time on this channel tonight. Thinking about closing it down in a minute because it's getting that area now that I'm getting tired. So I'll see you again, Paul. Take care, all right? We're going to shut this down. I'm going to call it a night. But keep watching, making those videos, and I'll keep being over there watching them and giving you a thumbs up and cheering you out. And take care, Paul, and have a good night. We're going to shut this down. I'm getting tired. So thanks for showing up, my friend. Come over sometime and be on the panel and talk about your project, okay? I like to have a talk with you up here about your plans about your home and stuff, and tell me what you're gonna do to it. I'll see you, all right? Take care tonight, there, Paul, and God bless, all right? And tell the family I said hello there, bud. All right, take care and God bless, and we'll talk again. We're gonna end the stream now, folks. We're gonna end the stream, and we're gonna get rid of this live stream now. We're gonna shut it down. And we'll see you again, Paul. Come back again, all right? Bye, everybody. God bless everybody. I'm getting off here now. We're ending it.